Hey guys, so what's going on, man? It is Friday. I just got off of work. I was watching a YouTube clip, a YouTube episode. If you don't already follow Tink Media and you're trying to get into content creation, guys, they have a pretty unique, cool page. They're always talking about different ways on how to grow, stuff that you can do, etc. But yeah, if you're getting into content creation, man, go check out the page. But they started talking about vlogging and how vlogging is coming back. So basically, I guess I'm going to try to shoot an after work vlog. It's Friday again, and I'm just gonna hit record and see what this does, man. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna set y'all right here on my dash. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Never really I guess stopped to think that I would ever be trying to vlog. If you're just now tuning in, or if you're just now, I guess, starting to watch my videos, my name's Joseph, man. I started a channel in January 2025, which is a little bit mind-boggling to me just because we're in 2026 already. But January 2025, I started my YouTube channel, The Sovereign Fisherman. Go look me up. It's tailored around outdoor kayak fishing. I started doing tournaments.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto South Big Spring Street.
Here in West Texas.
Idea of subscribers makes sense.
There's me watching videos. I started doing kayak tournaments in West Texas, and I was inspired by Greg Blanchard. He does kayak fishing tournaments out in California, and if you're into kayak fishing or bass fishing, you know who I'm talking about, guys. Shout out to Greg. He is a freaking rock star, man. I love Greg and his crew. OBD. I think Mike's another one. One that I haven't seen in a while is, I don't know, it's an older gentleman, I can't remember his name. But anyways, so yeah, I started the YouTube channel, guys, and I quickly found out that, you know, fishing was just going to be a hard thing for me. And of course, I'm going to continue doing it. So if you go and give me a follow, man, I'm going to continue putting out fishing content. That's pretty much, I always put out fishing content, but I just quickly found out, just because I live so far away from water, besides me doing how-to videos, and I still need to work on doing those and getting those out, but it's just hard for me to get fishing content out because I'm not able to get on the water as much as I want to. Not only that, I started a job in August of last year, and this schedule is just super crazy, man. I mean, honestly, it really is. This last hitch that I worked almost 5 weeks straight with no days off, and then I got a week off. Thank goodness. So yeah, now I'm just trying to do a few different things, just trying to dabble in different ways of creating content, guys. I started doing a bunch of short form on my YouTube channel, guys, and if you're new to content creation, it's a pretty quick way to gain subscribers. I don't have a whole bunch, but I have just around almost about, I think I have maybe 200 subscribers now. But so yeah, just started putting out a bunch of short form videos. And dude, guys, I mean, this is a new thing to me, right? So there's just a bunch of freaking different thoughts that come into my mind, like, hey, you know, like, do I need to be doing this? Or I don't know. I mean, because of social media and because of the videos you see online, it makes you start thinking different things of, like, you know, imposter syndrome do I know what I'm doing, etc. But hey, man, I started in January, so you're absolutely capable of doing it. I gained 200 subscribers on YouTube. My follow count on Instagram, TikTok is going up. I actually started my Facebook account. I guess I didn't have it on the creator mode. And shout out to Juan Tienda. He was a guy I used to work with, man, and he mentioned it to me, and I just went and changed it. And basically, what that's going to help me do is it's going to help my account get monetized. And I think ultimately that's what my goal is, guys, is to try to get monetized on a few of these social media accounts so that I can start making some extra income and I don't know, see where it goes, man. I think it'd be cool to maybe link up with some different brands and maybe represent some when I'm on the water fishing. I just started kind of dialing, I'm not gonna say fully dialing in, but I was on the water at Lake Brownwood not too long ago, and I was trolling around with my Garmin 93 SV. And if you have a fish finder and you're just now starting, guys, don't give up, man. I'm still learning, but I'm starting to get a hang of it. I was trolling around looking at my side scan and down scan, and I was able to see where this ball of bait was at. And then I remember watching a video about seeing some arches underneath those balls of bait. And when you see things like, especially when you're trying to bass fish and you're offshore, those arches underneath those balls of bait are going to be bass, because what they're doing is darting up to eat those bait fish. So that was one thing that I remember watching on a YouTube clip, and I think it may have been Fish the Moment or something like that I was watching. So but yeah, so that was pretty cool, man. Started learning a bit more on how to read my electronics, and just gonna continue to grow, as an individual, as a fisherman, bass fisherman, kayak fisherman, on how to utilize electronics, man. That kind of goes into another subject, because there's some guys that don't fish with electronics at all. I remember when I first started, yes, I quickly got into electronics just because I'm a competitive guy by nature and I want to win. So, and that was another issue with me, man, at the beginning, is like going into kayak bass fishing tournaments. It's kind of hard, especially when you're a competitive guy. Like, I'm not gonna say that you can't win, but it's gonna be difficult to win up against guys that have been doing this for years and years and years. Just because, they start learning, like myself. I've been doing it for 3 years now. They learn how to use their electronics, their side scan and down scan. And that, guys, it's side scan helps you find the structure in the water. Rock piles, brush, timber that may be in the water. It gives you maps and charts to the different lakes, and shows you where the freaking different depths are in the water. It gives you the water temperature so that you can kind of get an idea of how bass are going to be reacting for the day. It just gives you a lot, right? And then yeah, you can absolutely catch fish without electronics, but I wanted electronics because I wanted to learn, and because I want to win a tournament one day. That was, I think, a goal. Well, I know a goal of mine was to try to be in top 20 last year, but now with my new job, the reality is I'm just not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to fish every tournament, and if I don't fish every tournament, even missing one tournament can lower your advantages and lower your points for Angler of the Year. And if you don't know what that is, so like the trail that I fish, the anglers that are fishing these tournaments and they're there, again, it doesn't have to be at every tournament, but it has to be a majority of them. And you're basically, you get points added whenever you're, placing high on these tournaments. So like, maybe you don't even have to place high, but you do have to place, pretty good. And your points just start adding up, and towards the end of the year, there's a tournament at the end of the year that's called Angler of the Year, and you go to that tournament, and only the top 20 anglers of the trail get invited to this last tournament. So I thought that was pretty cool, man, and you were able to see the spreadsheet and see where everybody was at for the year. And that was one of my goals last year, and I was on track, man. I was doing hot at the beginning of the year, but just because I wasn't able to make a handful of them at the end there, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. So, and I know, guys, I may be going off topic here, but I think that's the whole point of vlogging is, you know, you're just talking. So, hey, man, but if you're this far into the video, dude, I appreciate you for still being here and watching this, man. After watching this video and this episode on Tink Media on their channel, I clicked on a different guy's video, and he's a vlogger, and I may end up going and joining their community, but he talked about, to get started, these are the tools you need, and majority of the tools that he was saying I already have. Like this action camera that I'm shooting this on right now, guys, it's the DJI Action 4, and if you don't already know, DJI, their latest camera is the Action 6. So this being, you know, the 4, it still shoots good quality video, man. So I mean, if you can get a deal, scoop these up on Amazon, man, I may end up looking for I may end up looking up some on Amazon, and y'all can go and check out my link tree, man. I mean, that's another way of actually making some extra cash. So I think the reason for all of this, guys, at the end of the day, is I want to figure out different avenues on how to make money. I mean, that's the most transparent way to put it. And if you know me, I work in the oil and gas industry, and I already have a good paying job, but you know, this industry is just always up and down, and utilizing social media and trying to find different ways on how to make money, it just seems like a smart thing to do. You know what I mean? You'd figure a lot more people would be doing this, just because everybody's carrying their phones in the back of their pocket every single day. I mean, you can pick up a camera like this for, I mean, I don't know exactly, I had to look it up online, but a couple $100, you know what I mean? And then I got my mic sitting right here. I didn't hook up to it. I mean, probably because this is the first time I've ever done this. But I mean, that mic was, you know, maybe, I think that mic's were like $100 also. So I mean, you spend a couple of $100 and you're set up to start doing this. So again, I just thought it's a smart thing to do, and if you can figure out how to do it and make it work, then you could bring in another stream of income. And who wouldn't want to do that, man? I don't know. So I think that's ultimately the biggest reason why I'm starting to do this, guys. I'm a passionate fisherman, 100%. And now that I'm here, I can probably stick this here on my dash. Hopefully this looks a little bit better. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna look, but I could probably. Yeah, see, I don't even know. Now that I can see the screen in the front, I'm like, is this a good shot? I mean, they can see me, but it looks kind of weird because the sun's like in my face, and I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep talking like this. So I finally got to the barbershop, guys. Getting a haircut. Look at that freaking hair. Trying to keep it looking fresh. But yeah, man. What I was talking about was like just how everybody has the opportunity to be able to do this, and so many people just continue to not do it. Just point blank, they just continue to not do it. And you know, watch, you know, you're consuming and not creating. And I guess, you know, not everybody's meant to do this. I mean, I don't know if I am, but I'm fucking trying, you know what I mean? So what else, man? I mean, I think that's another reason why it's been so tough for me, guys, just because, like, not that I want to be perfect at doing what I'm doing, but I also don't want to look dumb, you know? So it's like, man, I need to have topics to talk about. I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. But I think one of the biggest strengths of mine is, and if I end up deciding to post this and it's on my YouTube channel and my wife ends up watching it, she's probably gonna laugh, because so I used to work at this company, and they did this it's like where they have a few different questions. It's like a questionnaire, and it'll print out. It'll give you like, I guess, 50 or 30 different topics of your core strengths, you as an individual, and basically so that you could get to know more about yourself and how you can improve, etc. And my number one was activator. So I would tell my wife, you know, I'm an activator. That's why I do things, and I don't really think about how they're gonna turn out. I just do them. and that's pretty much, I mean, honestly, it's, I think, somewhat of a strength of mine, but can also bite me in my ass because I don't think about the bigger picture, the whole thing, you know, how I can fuck up, or except, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't know if fuck up was the right word, but just, I don't think about the whole thing. I just do. I just activate, you know, I just fucking do it and start and try to figure it out along the way. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing here, man. My appointment is coming up, guys. So the episode that I was watching, this guy said that the sweet spot on these vlogging videos was 30 minutes. And I'm like sitting here like, man, I'm already at 19 minutes. And I know I was driving, and if I decide to post this, my wife's probably gonna be super pissed at me. But I'm wearing my seatbelt. And I had y'all on the dash the whole time, and I was paying attention. And she's probably gonna say, no, you weren't paying attention because you knew you were recording. And she's right. I mean, she is right. But I got here safe, and I probably won't do this again. So I don't know. Maybe if it ends up doing good and getting a bunch of comments and everybody's reacting to it and watching it, then I may end up deciding to do more. And if that's the case, man, and you're still here watching the video, man, hey, dude, I appreciate you so much, because I'm trying to figure out what's gonna work for me and what's not gonna work for me. I'm pumping out short form videos on my YouTube, guys. So if you're here and you're not subscribed already, man, I really appreciate it if you would go and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think I should do. You know, watch some of my videos that I've put out now, I guess, as far as fishing goes, and then maybe watch this vlog and tell me, hey, dude, you do a little bit better doing this. You know, maybe you should just continue trying to do this, you know, while you're trying to get better at doing your YouTube episodes. Because, like I said, since I'm not, my closest body of water, guys, is probably about an hour and a half away. And I think there might be one an hour away, but that one I don't think. Some guys have said that it's pretty good, but others have, majority of the people that I've talked to about it say it's not. So I'm gonna say the closest body of water to me is about an hour and a half away. And I'm gonna continue, like I said earlier, I'm gonna continue chipping away and trying to figure out how to make fishing content work, just because I really enjoy fishing and I'm passionate about fishing. It fills my cup. It truly does, guys. If you don't have a hobby that fills your cup, it would, man, I don't even know how to word this. I mean, if you don't have a hobby that fills your cup, guys, go out and figure out what does, man. I mean, this life is too short for us to sit here and not figure that out. Like, okay, I'm gonna get on a little bit of a tangent real quick, but I had my son when I was 17 years old, right? I was a kid myself. Scared shitless, didn't know what the world was gonna bring me. But I said that to say this: I didn't really know, and I didn't truly understand who I was and what I liked. You know, what hobbies I liked, what I enjoyed doing. The one thing that I did know was, I'm bringing a child into this world. I need to start working. I need to be responsible. I need to be a man. And that's what I'm continuing to do till this day, man. But a couple years back, I caught my first bass in a small pond, and I've been hooked since, man. I've just come to really love fishing. I enjoy it. It's peaceful to me. I love it because it brings that competitive edge out of me that I no longer get, you know. I was into sports when I was younger, so being able to do kayak tournaments it just kind of brings that spark back out, you know, like man, I'm in a game, or you know what I mean, like this is it, you know, this could be the bite. This could be the fish. So it brings that back. But just being on the water and seeing how still it is, and just the unknown, you know, not knowing if this is going to be the next bite, or this lure is what's going to work for me, that's going to get me that next bite. So that's why I'm going to continue to do fishing content, man. I wish I could be closer. I mean, this is the life we've chosen. It's been a beautiful life for us. I'm super grateful for this opportunity, my job, the people that I've met, you know, since I've been on this earth, I guess. You know, the people that I continue to meet, the people that I hope I continue to meet here on this platform, or whatever I decide to post this on. But right now, this is just where I'm at. So hopefully, man, I'm hoping this ends up working out, man. But I think what I was watching on that guy's episode when he was talking about vlogging, you know, and I hope you don't laugh at me, but I had to actually look up to see what vlogging was, because I've heard vlogging, I've heard blogging, and I was like, man, what's the difference? But blogging is like, I guess, using words, and then vlogging is a video, you know. So, and then I've seen some people online, whenever they're doing vlogging videos, take the camera pretty much everywhere they're gonna be, you know. So I just don't know how other people are gonna react, or do I even need to give a fuck about how people think? If this is what I want to do, should I just go ahead and do it? So I don't know. If you see this clip, one, I'm probably gonna be super uncomfortable doing what I'm doing. Gonna take the fucking camera in with me into the barbershop and ask the barber if it's okay if I record for a little bit. And I don't know, man. See where this takes me, man. We'll see. But hey, man, appreciate you for watching. If you're still watching, leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Do I need to continue doing these things? Is it entertaining at all? Does anybody care? If not, I mean, I don't think it really matters if anybody cares, but I'm curious to know if maybe I'm better at vlogging than I am putting episodes out. I mean, I've only been doing it for a year now, guys, so I mean, things take time, you know. Things take time for you to learn what works for you and what doesn't. So, but hey, again, appreciate you for watching. We'll see if I continue doing this thing. Stop recording.
Okay.
And I might not even post it. I just wanted to see. But okay.
Yeah, that's
I'll stop talking.
You're good. Yeah, you're right in it. That's badass.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know if it's gonna work, but
It might.
I thought, you know, everybody has the opportunity because we all have our phones in our pockets. We all are capable of doing that, you know. You can go buy a camera like that for a couple $100. And if you get monetized online, you can make money, you know what I mean? You can make an extra stream of money, so. My channel was around fishing, but since, you know, there's not, the closest body of water is like an hour and a half from here.
Right.
It's hard to, and not only that, work, you know, I'm busy at work, so.
So now you just want to do it like on live
Well,
itself?
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try it. Well, first I'm gonna edit the video and see if I even like it. If I don't like it, I ain't gonna post it. But
Right.
at least I can say I tried, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess vlogging is just like, yeah, you're just every day or just what you're doing. Basically, yeah. And then I like it because like you can record, and like when you go and edit the video, like say I didn't want any audio in this video, like I just wanted people to see just me getting a haircut. Like I could basically mute all the audio and just put like small clips of it. Yeah, when I first started recording, when I first started my channel, I would freak out, you know, just like I got real nervous for some reason. Well, I mean, it's new. I think that's what it was. It was new, you know, something new, and I didn't know what I was doing, and trying to shoot episodes and stuff on YouTube. And my wife, she started editing the video, and then shows me what it looked like afterwards, and there's a bunch of things that he cut out, you know?
Oh, wow.
Like me stuttering or me saying things twice, so I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you could do that.
Right. Like, thanks for helping.
Yeah,
She
pretty
knows
much.
how to do a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. She's pretty handy.
And then, yeah, I kid you not. I think the first and second video that I put on my YouTube been the one that's gotten the most views. And people ask, man, who's editing your video, man? Like, or they ask me, they'd be like, man, how'd you get so good? You just barely started. Like, my wife, my wife edited the video for me.
You're like, hey, man, that's good.
right.
That's crazy. Y'all teamwork.
Yeah. So I mean, and then I don't know. Do you remember me showing you like the nails that she did?
Yeah.
And she just recently was asking me if I didn't know you could sell press-on nails. Like you
Yeah,
could
you
design
could.
them and sell them online. She's like, yes. I mean, I told her, yeah. I was like, go
She
for
bought
it.
the kit?
Well, no, she didn't buy the kit. She just does it at home with her nails and my daughter's nails. Well, I think I showed you my daughter's nails whenever you first went to school.
Right.
And it had like the little like pencils and the apple and like a notebook and stuff. But yeah, like my wife's really good at that. Like the design on the nails. But yeah, anyways, I told her, yeah, to go ahead and give it a try. I don't know if she is or not. But
She should. Press-ons are in right now.
yeah, it's just so crazy nowadays. You know, you could blow up on social media and fucking quit your job. Yeah, I got it. Alrighty, we'll see you later. All right, guys, there it is. I did it. I asked the barber if I could set up my camera in there, and she said she was fine with it. So if you're in the Midland, Odessa area, guys, come look up Legends Barbershop, guys. Come get with Shayla. She gonna hook you up. Look at that. Look at that. Now I gotta try to get my truck unlocked with one hand. It's been 46 minutes. Holy moly. Oh, so fresh to death, baby. Is that how y'all feel whenever y'all get y'all's haircuts, guys? Or am I the only one? Now I gotta go work out. So, I was talking to Shayla. May end up posting a few different clips of our conversation, but probably not gonna post the whole thing. But it is time to get to the house, so let's head home. I'll set y'all right there. Man, it's gonna be a long vlog. Check the phone, make sure you got no urgent text messages, phone calls. I don't know, guys, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of am liking this. I don't know, I really don't know what it is. I kind of feel like it's coming to me a little bit more natural than the episodes of like me actually trying to get a point across. This is kind of just me in my everyday life, so just doing what I'm already doing, I guess. And then like, I don't know, there's just like not so much stress on my mind, I guess, because I'm not really thinking about what to say. Like I mentioned before, I think vlogging more is just, you know, your thoughts in your mind at the moment you're recording. So this is me right now. This is the big dog, Joseph Science. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think I mentioned it before, I mentioned it earlier, just about like y'all dropping comments on if I end up uploading this episode or not. I most likely will, just because it's something new that I'm doing, and I'm kind of curious to see if it's gonna end up working out. But if this is, I guess, something you enjoyed watching and it was entertaining and you'd like to see more, man, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. Hopefully I can get it to come out pretty good. I mean, I think when you're vlogging, you don't want to do a whole bunch of editing, because that's the point. I think I've said that a few different times already, in a few different ways. I have a tendency of doing that, man, but that's just the point, is, you know, you talking to the camera and you bringing the audience along with your day, and basically just letting them know, letting y'all know, letting them know, I'm talking, and letting y'all know, kind of just like how my day's been going, and what I'm thinking in the moment, what I'm thinking right now, and what I'm fixing to go do. And I told Shayla that I was gonna work out, so I'm gonna have to go work out. I was also talking to her about how this past week I've kind of been a little bit off, not like a whole bunch, but just not my typical self, not my typical energetic self as far as like my training goes. I really don't know what it is. I mean, the only thing different that I can think of that I'm doing now that I wasn't doing before is running. I'm running now. I'm running. I'm trying to run more. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is train one day, which training is lifting. You know, lifting weights, free weights. Free weights or body weight, push-ups. I work out with dumbbells mostly, so traditional movements like bicep curls, shoulder presses, cleans with dumbbells, clean and press with dumbbells, deadlifts with dumbbells. So yeah, that's what I was doing before, and I was more consistent doing that than what I was saying was I was more consistent training daily than I am this past week, and it's because I don't know if it's because or not, but I started implementing lifting and running, and I just haven't been as consistent, and I'm not really feeling it for some reason. And I don't know, that may be a good thing. I mean, if you watch this video and I end up putting this part in, I don't know, let me know what y'all think, man. That may be a good thing. That may be my body growing, you know, saying, hey dude, you usually do this, you don't typically do this, you're more tired, or maybe, you know, my legs are becoming stronger, or whatever the case may be, because I'm implementing running. And when I say I'm running, guys, I'm running a mile. That's all I'm doing, is I'm running a mile. And I say it like it's easy, but I mean, again, I don't really run, so for somebody that doesn't really run, a mile is something, you know. So, but yeah, I actually challenged myself on the first run, because I was looking up online kind of just what the average 30-year-old man in the US runs in a mile, and I was just curious to know what time, and I think it came up with like between 10 and 15 minutes is what the average 30-year-old man runs. And for those that don't know, I'm 31 years old. I just turned 31 in December this past year. But yeah, so 10 to 15 minutes, and I ended up running it, guys, in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So I was pretty proud of myself, man. And not only that, the very first run was actually the first run that I had ran without stopping. Like, I typically would, like, before stop, kind of take a break, walk a little, and that still may be something that I do now, but during that run in particular, I wanted to try to move the entire time, and I did. So 9 minutes and 30 seconds is what I ran, guys. And I don't know, man, it may just be because how I'm feeling this week, and I may continue to run. I mean, that's again what I told myself that I was going to try to do this year, was to try to really be intentional about staying uncomfortable running. So maybe move this camera just a little bit, guys, because I think maybe I had it a little. But now I am fixing to be at the house, and I may end up stopping this recording for a little bit just so that I can get changed into something that I can work out in. I'll record a little bit of my workout, and I don't know, whatever else I decide to record, I guess. I'm pretty stoked about this, man. I mean, I just started this though, guys, and I also started it after I got off of work, so, and I honestly don't even know where this is gonna go, man. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna shoot another vlogging video, maybe about I mean, I feel like when I go on my fishing trips, sometimes it's more of a vlogging style video whenever I upload my episodes and stuff. So it's not like I'm entirely new to this, but what's new to me is doing my everyday life type of stuff. So and then also taking cameras into places, you know, that just, I don't know, for some reason it's an uncomfortable thing to do. I don't know. I mean, because you just don't know if people are going to want to be recorded, be on the camera, if they care to be in your video. So you have to ask. That's what I did with my barber, and she was cool about it, man. So shout out to Shayla. I appreciate you so much. You always get me endeavoring right. So and I always enjoy our conversations. But I am here now, guys, at the casa, and we about to go and get a workout in. Hopefully, if my wife doesn't end up wanting to do something, I don't know. But stop recording. Stop recording.